EORA is the Atlantic Ocean Research Alliance, and this is an alliance between Canada, the European Union and the United States. And it's all about the Atlantic Ocean.
This year we went on board the Celtic Explorer, the national research vessel, and it brings us out to the deep territorial waters of Ireland to do a survey to monitor the health of our ocean.
This survey on the Celtic Explorer, it's part of an annual survey that we complete every year where we are trying to look at our changing oceans. So we're building up an observing time series to look at how our oceans are changing over time and what the variability of our oceans are.
It's really important because we won't get a picture of what's happening in the Atlantic Ocean unless we join forces with all the other countries around the Atlantic to work together to build knowledge on the state of the ocean and how it's changing so that we can give advice, good advice, to policymakers.
This survey was funded by the Irish Government. The Irish Government back in 2017 committed $1 million per year over the years 2018 to 2020 in order to support the Atlantic Ocean Research Alliance.
So specifically we're looking at this area out in the Rockall Trough, which is a rather interesting corridor for various different water masses that travel through the North Atlantic. So we're looking at the physics, so particularly the water properties, how it moves, but we're also looking at the water chemistry, and that's the role that I will be very much involved in.
The Marine Institute leads the survey each year, and we take with us other Irish scientists from universities. And this year we had a number of scientists who joined us from the National University of Ireland, Galway. And we're made up of a group of physical, chemical and biological oceanographers.
We all recognise the importance of the Atlantic Ocean to us, to our citizens, to our prosperity. So one of the kind of key topic areas at the moment is a plastic-free ocean, a healthy, resilient ocean. And this is why we're so very much invested in it as an Atlantic Ocean Research Alliance.
We are changing our environment, we are changing our oceans, particularly with our emission of greenhouse gases. We are, with these surveys, we're building up an evidence base of what's happening, how things are changing. Obviously, we need to know what's happening to feed into policy development, but also in terms of understanding how things are happening so we can project what changes we're likely to see in the future.
It is ship time to get out. It's very, very expensive. So in terms of the cooperation, where you can cooperate and collaborate with each other, if you're going out once, why not take many different devices that can be all deployed during that particular period of time? So you're really utilising your resources.
The main reason that we do this survey is that we're trying to build a time series so that we can look at the variability between years and on a decadal timescale. And we're one of many countries that actually go to sea and measure ocean properties. And all the information is pulled together to give you a big picture of the state of the ocean in the North Atlantic.
It's very important that we go out and we have an evidence base to show that things are changing as we expect. And that allows us then to think to the future as to how this change is going to roll out in the future and what future impacts we might expect.